video, we're going to have a look at the CNG model and why Ertiga is so popular in the country. The exterior of the new Ertiga doesn't see a lot of changes except for the fact that it is a little bit more elegant and stylish than before. It has the new dynamic chrome winged front grille, the new black door garnished with chrome inserts and machined two-tone alloy wheels. It's got a spoiler at the back and a lot of chrome inserts all around the car to give it a more refreshing feel. There are a few upgrades inside the cabin of Ertiga. You see this teak wood metallic finish on the dashboard. It looks very nice and premium. You've got these very nice upholstery. The seats are very comfortable. There is enough room. The steering wheel feels very nice. It's got mounted controls, although it just has volume and mode and a mute button. And there is all hard plastic around, but still it feels very sophisticated. On the door as well, there is some teak wood finish. You see chrome accents on the door panel. You've got a very small armrest. I mean, it just has a very small square pocket. There are two cup holders here, which is cool. So that is nice. Some space to keep your phone here, and a 12V charging point and a USB charger. You've got AC automatic control front and rear. The glove box seems to be a little smaller than usual. You can adjust the steering wheel with reach and not the rake. The latest Ertiga also gets a 7-inch digital infotainment system. You can obviously connect your phone with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You have Bluetooth, you can play your media, music. You can also get your vehicle alerts, for example, door open, parking brake, seat belt, etc. The digital instrumental cluster is pretty nice and updated. It shows a separate zone for how much CNG is available and how much petrol is available. You can see your basics, your revs, your speed, and how much CNG mode you've been on, what is the range of the car. So you get all your basic information. What is really nice is that you can see CNG and petrol separately, so that is very convenient. Basically, this has a very utilitarian purpose. Whatever you need in a car, this has. It is pretty spacious too. Also, this is a 7-seater, so let's go check out the space in the second row and third row. Okay, the seat is pretty comfortable. I have enough headroom and leg room. Shoulder room, not as much, but 3 people can sit pretty comfortably. The floor is also flat, although it has 2 separate headsets, nothing for the person sitting in the center. There is an armrest, but no cup holders. You've got 4 AC vents here for the second row. There is nothing for the third row. You got a 12V charging point here, but you'll have to get an extra device. I really wish this was a USB, but you have seat pockets. You can put your stuff here. And you've got separate seat belts for 2 individuals. You can put 1-liter bottle on the door panel. You've got your speakers here. Okay, now let's see how convenient it is to get in and out of the third row. The space is decent. 2 people can sit without any problem. You've got 2 separate headrests, a bottle carrier. You can keep your arm here. There is a 12V charging point here. I mean, it's very nice for the price that it is available at. All right, you can pull it back and forth. This is how you pull the seat down. Now let's look at the boot and see how this CNG fits in nicely in it. Ertiga gets a decent boot space of 209 liters. You can keep 2 small boxes or 1 big box and bags. This is where the factory fitted CNG is. Although this takes up a little space, but it gives you much more than that in return. Also, if you need more boot space, you can obviously pull the seats down and get as much space as you want. This is 50-50 split seat, so it becomes absolutely flat. So now this is CNG, so you also get a fire extinguisher under the middle seat. Absolutely necessary. Alright, let's go see how much fun is CNG to drive. Well, I'm not gonna compare it to a petrol variant, but still this one has both petrol and CNG. To begin with, you have to start the car in petrol variant. You can switch it to CNG with just a click of a button and you'll hear a slight sound coming from the back so that you're assured that it is CNG mode. Also, you can see it in the cluster here. The new Ertiga comes with an improved K-Series 1.5-litre dual VVT engine which is paired to a 5-speed gearbox, while the earlier 4-speed automatic unit has been replaced by the 6-speed. The maximum power in petrol mode is 74 kilowatts at 6000 rpm and 136 Nm of torque at 4400 rpm. In CNG, you get 64.6 kilowatt at 5500 rpm and 121.5 Nm of torque at 4200 rpm. This is CNG mode. Now this is a 5-speed manual transmission with 2-wheel drive, front wheel obviously. This is a multi-purpose vehicle. It is to get more and more passengers transport from one place to another in the most convenient, cheap and safe form. This is also built on Suzuki's hardtack platforms, which means this is safe and has a proven record. It feels very nice and easy. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a CNG model. The power is extremely linear. The engine is very refined and smooth. This is all around 3000 rpm when I'm at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour. So I would say this is a great drive in the city. It's very easy to maneuver. The steering feels very light and connected. The braking system is also pretty decent. You've got disc in the front and drum at the rear. It is pretty decent to pick up. I mean, as compared to CNG, I think it's gonna take for 13 to 14 seconds. Talking about higher speeds, well, this is not meant for high performance driving, so don't expect too much out of it. I would say this does a very good job when it comes to comfort driving. Don't push it out of its limits. 80 to 90, it is pretty nice, but above 100, you do feel that it is a little less powered. Also, the suspension is pretty decent. It gets a MacPherson strut and coil spring in the front and Torsion beam and coil spring at the rear. The tire size is, however, 185 by 65 and 15-inch alloy wheels. I think they could have increased the size of the wheel a little bit, but then again, I'm a greedy person when it comes to cars. The fuel capacity for petrol is 45 liters and CNG would give you around 60 liters equivalent to water. Now Ertiga is a massive hit when it comes to fuel economy. It gives you somewhere around 20 kilometers per liter in petrol and 26 kilometers per kg in CNG, which is pretty nice. For safety and security, it comes with dual front airbags, front seat side airbags, ABS with EBD and brake assist. It's got rear parking sensors, although this one does not have a rear parking camera. So that is a bummer. I really need that in all the cars right now. Some of the other features are available through Suzuki Connect, such as emergency alerts, breakdown notification, tow-away alert, geofence time, etc. Now the ground clearance is pretty nice. The suspension also works well on big, small potholes, bad roads. But then there is a little more body roll than usual, so that's not very nice, especially for the people sitting in the middle row and the third row. A little bit more body roll, I think Maruti can still work on it. Now there are a lot of advantages when it comes to factory fitted CNG setup. The engine is so refined and you're assured of all those reasons as soon as you drive this Ertiga. I'm sure Maruti has done great research in giving this a road test. I can feel it. I mean, the transition is so smooth, and being a CNG vehicle, it just still does drive so effortlessly. The Ertiga comes in beautiful 6 colors: Auburn Red, Dignity Brown, Metallic, Magma Grey, Pearl Metallic, Oxford Blue, Pearl Arctic White and Splendid Silver. Ertiga CNG model is available at 10.44 lakh and 11.54 lakh rupees. It might not have the most dynamic road presence or even loaded with massive next-gen tech features, which we might or might not use. But one thing is assured, Maruti Suzuki Ertiga checks all the boxes of what an Indian needs on the road, starting from comfort, convenience, safety, reliability of massive Maruti service stations across the country, and it is CNG, the mileage is exceptionally good. It also resonates with the government scheme of reducing our dependency of oil imports. So I think this is a win-win situation.